What is up, guys? This is Freddy from GameHut, and today we're back with a new video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So today I want to talk about the Alliance War change that have come with 15.0. Now that we've had time to actually play and experience it firsthand, rather than just reading it off the forums. And I did skim through the forum posts that they have right now, where everyone collectively is talking about the changes and their opinions in regards to it. I will link that discussion down in the description if you do want to go and voice your opinion, which I highly encourage you to do so. Now, before I get into the video, I do want to make it very clear, which I always do in videos that are opinion based. This is my opinion. And if this video is contrary to what you think, that's perfectly fine. Please comment down below so we can actually see your perspective. And specifically to this video, if you're in Tier 1 Alliance War, comment below and share your experience with us. Because you guys have experienced the hardest nodes that Alliance War has to offer, and you can compare both of them. With that said, let's get into my problem with this Alliance War update. So the problem with Alliance War Now is that Alliance War Now has become significantly easier, and it's lost the challenging aspect that the first Alliance War season had. And this is due to a lot of things, but one of the big things is that the nodes are significantly less challenging than before. Nodes like Unblockable Level 1, Strike Back nodes, Stun Immune nodes, All or Nothing nodes. Even the degen nodes that they had in the very outskirts of the map in Alliance War Season 1, they're either used very sparingly or they're not used at all. Unblockable Level 1, I've only seen 2 nodes with those. One as a mini boss and one on the upper left part of the map. And obviously Tier 1 Alliance War guys, comment below if you've seen more of these nodes, because I really haven't seen any. And Thorn's node was removed, but there was nothing put in its place. No new nodes were introduced. And I understand that coming up with new nodes and new ideas for nodes takes time, but Kabam could have easily just introduced or used nodes from Act 5. So Bane nodes, or the node where only your specials deal damage, something like that would have just made this Alliance War challenging and more fun. Obviously people know how to use champions to deal with these nodes, so they could have just put those nodes into Alliance War and bam, it would have made it significantly more fun and challenging. And another big problem here, and I said this in the video before wherever I talked about the changes that were coming, the removal of defender kill points is a horrible choice. I already said it before. I thought it was going to be a bad idea before, but now that I've played Alliance War, I can say it with certainty. The defender kill points removal idea from Kabam is horrible. Now that the defender kill points are gone, the feeling of having to maintain as much health as possible after each fight is completely gone. You know, that rush and that thrill is gone. If you played Labyrinth of Legends or Realm of Legends, you know that feeling where you're just trying to maintain and stay in that fight. You kind of get sweaty fingers. Stuff like that was so much fun in Alliance War, because you know that the fights were challenging, nodes were challenging. Now it's not as challenging, because I mean you could revive as many times as you want, considering you stay in that 15 item use limit. You could revive, and your opponents can revive as much as they want, and your defender kill points would not matter at all. I mean, your opponents could go through a whole path and keep on reviving and revive their way through all the way to the boss and revive their way to get your boss kill, and you could have gotten 32 kills, or you could have gotten 2 kills, and it wouldn't make a difference. That would be completely irrelevant to your points, to your overall points, which is something that's horrible, because that has completely removed a whole entire aspect of a part of Alliance War. That defense placement, that defense phase of Alliance War is completely scrapped. It is irrelevant to the overall Alliance War point system. So honestly, from a person who used to set up defense for Alliance War, it really removes the feeling of having to set up a strong and solid defense. The whole idea of removing defender kill points is a horrible one. And I do want to voice that very strongly. defender diversity points. It's a big problem because the only use that defense has now is for defender diversity points. You could set up the best defense in the world and it wouldn't matter at all because they're not going to get you points. So what are people going to do now? They're going to start using Captain Americas. They're going to start using Star-Lords. They're going to start using Hulkbusters. They're going to use Iron Man again or something. Really, defense has lost its purpose with this new update. And that's something that's real sad because that's a whole aspect of Alliance War, and that's, you know, there was a strategic part of Alliance War and there was a skill part of Alliance War. Strategic being the person who has to set up defense. They got to think about how is this node gonna be dealt with by other people. They have to start thinking about how their defense is gonna be working in regards to that. Now a person could just set up the best defense and it wouldn't matter, like I said before, which is something that's really, really bad. And honestly, this defender diversity points is the whole system is, it's not good. It doesn't add to Alliance War. It doesn't add to the experience. It really isn't anything just for extra points for so you could use a Captain America on defense. Really, that's basically it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Comment down below if you guys agree with me or disagree with me. But before I close out this video, I do want to send out a quick message to those of you guys in Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands, in Florida and the surrounding states there. Stay safe. Everyone saw what happened here in Houston, Texas. Please, please stay safe. Don't think that you're gonna ride out the storm. They've said it multiple times in the news. This is a Category 5 hurricane, guys. Prayers to all of you guys. With that said, comment down below your opinions on this Alliance War changes. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one.